Hey guys, so I've got some projects finished, but I'm just showing this angel real quick because it's going out basically right now. So, my mom's friend, and sorry I'm holding the camera, my mom's friend wanted an angel in the color of her clan, like Irish, Scottish clans. So, the colors that she picked, aren't colors I have an abundance of. So the colors were supposed to be red, gray, and black, and then there had to be plaid in it. And this is the only plaid ribbon that I had. And I luckily had bought this gray lace, seam binding lace from the there's a buttload of hot glue, from the Five and Dime a while ago. So thank goodness for that, because I need to get that hot glue off. Because I really didn't have much gray. And then I had this gray, multicolored gray hemp cord. So I used that, and then this cross came from, and she wanted the angel to hold a cross, and that came from Shay. And this little bow came from Bonnie. And yeah, I think that's it. So sorry for the shaky vid, and I know I've been out of frame, but I just want to show you this real quick, and I will attach it to another finished projects video. Right. Hey guys, so I've got some projects done to show you. I don't have a lot finished, but because I've been working very hard this past week, it's almost been a week, on the bear cross stitch, the other one that I was going to do for my other aunt, because I got that chocolate one, the 4 food groups chocolate one done for one aunt, and then I decided to do the bear one for my other aunt. So I've been working on that, and I've actually made astounding progress to me. I think I've made great progress considering how slow I am. I'm pretty much 2/3 done with it. All I have to do is the checkerboard border, so in the back, the black back stitching. So I'm thinking that'll only take me a few days more, if that, and then I'll be done with it, and then I can work on Leslie's at home. And I have this poem that it's a poem about mothers that I was thinking about doing as like a to-go project for when I'm at the laundromat or we're at the hospital or whatever. So anyways, that's what I've been doing. But in between then, because the pattern that I'm cross-stitching on is from the same book of a pattern my mom's working on, so usually at night when she gets home from work, she's working on hers, and then I come in here and work on other things, and then in like late night and during the day I work on that one pattern, the bear pattern. Anyways, I'm not working on the cross stitch, long story long. I've been in here doing other things. I was cleaning off my desk, and I apparently this package of ornaments that Leslie had sent me was sitting on here, probably because it was something I wanted to try soon. And so I decided to make a couple real quick, because I wanted to use, this is I wanted to copy it. Here's the first one. These fuchsia flower beads. And this big bead came from Leslie. And I didn't really... I tried it with this larger trim, you know, fused bead trim on the bottom, and I don't like it as much as the other one I made, but lesson learned. I thought it still turned out cute. So I wanted to make these because I have like tons of these. If I can get snowflake beads. And then I've got like a lot of these like little plastic colored beads. I know people use these beads a lot for like building like safety pin knickknacks. If you have any idea of what I'm talking about. And here's the other one. And the big clear bead came from Leslie again. So those were the two ornaments that I made. And then I was sorting through Leslie's flowers because she's gifted me so much I can't fit it. I couldn't fit them all in the designated Leslie flower bin, so I separated like the fabric and lace ones out from the paper ones and put them in two different bins. Anyways, some of her like her melty flowers were giving me inspiration, so I went ahead and let's see if I can just wheel this down real quick. I wanted to make my own, so here's the blue ones I made. This dark teal fabric, it was like a napkin, and that came from Shea. And I used Bling's little flat back rhinestone thingies from Leslie. And this is like a light blue fabric. It probably came from a fabric grab bag from Nifty Thrifty. So there's two pieces. I just looked in my scrap lace and fabric bag, which is absolutely huge, you know, and just grabbed whatever I found that was meltable out of there. There were a couple of like thicker ones, you know, where it was fabric like this, but it was thicker, and it just wanted to catch on fire. So I had like black melted plastic on my fingers all day from testing out fabrics. Instead of having a bowl of water, I just snuffed it out with my own skin. So, and then I had this red fabric that Leslie had given me a long time ago in there. And so I made some poppies. And I just put a dab of like tacky glue in the center and then poured black seed beads. And these are a lot of work. I mean, Leslie's flowers, like, they seem like they were more ruffly and bushier. And, you know, it didn't seem like it had as much layers, but it still looked really full. And I had to use like tons of layers to get that fullness look, and I think it's just the fabric that I was using. So those are the poppies, and then this is what really started it all. Is I was sorting through my ribbons. I decided to color code them all into different bins instead of having every color in every ribbon spin that I had. So, and I found this piece of gold fabric in with my ribbon that was tied up in knots. So, you know, it's probably something that came from the thrift store or something. So I was able to get 3 flowers from those. And the flatback rhinestones came from Leslie again. And then before I made those, I had a few pieces of canvas on my desk that came off that Halloween chipboard album that I made. Leslie had sent me those chipboard pages, and they had canvas on one side of them, and I was painting the edges black, and the canvas kept lifting up off the edges, and I'm like, well, it doesn't really appeal to me to go back and glue down the entire edge of each page, so I just ripped off all the canvas, and I had it sitting on my table because I didn't want to throw it away, and so I decided to make flowers with it instead of throwing it in the scrap fabric and lace bag. And I finished painting one side black because one side of each piece of canvas was already partially painted. So I finished painting it black on one side, and then I used various sprays that I had to color them. And I got these cute flowers, and I used the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die for these flowers. But I don't know, I think they turned out cute. These were little blings that I got from Bargain World a couple of years ago. I think they're cute. Okay, so then I made a card. There's another little purple one. Then I made a card for one of my aunts and uncles, because the pipe that was connected to the outside faucet underground had cracked. And we could tell because water just wasn't dissipating into the ground. So he came over and fixed the pipe, and we really appreciate it. We've been battling to fix our drippy shower faucet for a couple weeks now. Haven't been able to do that. We've changed the stems and changed the rubber washers and changed all kinds of things and spent all kinds of money we didn't have, and it's insistent on dripping. So anyways, I just wanted to make a card for my auntie and my uncle, say thanks for fixing the pipe, and thanks for letting us live here once again, because we have nowhere else to go unless we wanted to, you know, move in with our other aunt and her drunk abusive husband, which isn't appealing to me. So, and I'm pretty sure there's a animal limit in the city. I think we're past that limit in our dog. So anyways, I made this card for them. And card base is from Bonnie. This is a sticker from this sticker sheet that Leslie sent. And I must say that this was an absolute biznitch to get off this sticker sheet. I finally just decided to try heating up the stickers to see if I could get an edge loose, because it kind of had like that feel of like stickers, old stickers, where it's hard to peel them up. So I heated it up and managed to get them off, but turns out once they're on the paper, they're super adhesive. They're not coming back up. So I guess that's a good thing. And I made the tag with corrugated paper that Leslie sent, and I just went over it with a cream paint so that it wasn't so neon fuchsia anymore. And this is a stamp that I got from Michael's or Joann's, and stamped it on some scrap paper I got from Leslie. So, and then this background paper, this was a scrap, but it was from the luxury stack that Leslie also sent me. So that is the card. And then I did this. I'm gonna have to wheel up. I have to wheelie it up. Then I made this, or I made this. I handmade this tin container. I altered this tin, or I guess it would be aluminum container. It was a tea. It held like tea bags, and this background paper was from My Mind's Eye, Bella Lane, I think. It was the pad I got from Scrappy K Sue. And this tag I got from Leslie. Pom pom trim I got from Leslie. Rosette trim I got from Leslie. It's one of those stickers that I got from Leslie. And then here's one of those canvas flowers. And I don't know what I'll put in it. Probably like rocks. And but I made it for Shay to stick stuff in to send to her. And then the last thing I got done, finally, is this altered composition book that I made for Shay. And this was one of Leslie's flowers here. And this was a braid that Leslie made, and I've been trying to find like the most perfect project for it. And I thought it looked really good on there. And this is the last of my little blingy trim that I had. I have to get another pack. That one pack I had lasted a decent amount of time. This fairy tag came from Leslie. This little flower here. Shay made that. Shay made that one too, so I guess you're getting 2 of your flowers back, Shay. And so, anyways, that's the front. And I stamped some butterflies and made some little flutter lines on the back. And I did that on the inside cover too. So, yep, that's what I made for Shay. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye.